Welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm for episode 21 with me, MrSealyp. Right, fields 51 and 52 are now ploughed together, as you have seen. I'm waiting on doing something else with that in a moment, but I've got a bit of a test that I need to conduct. If we go into the seasons menu and we scroll across to our economy page, and I'm going to go all the way down to silage. Silage is pretty much constant. There's a little bit of a deviation there in spring 3. Summer 1, but if you look at autumn 1, which is where we are now, it's the highest it's going to be. So I need to sell some of those silage bales today. It then goes back to pretty much flat again, which is okay, but autumn 1 is the time for selling because that's the highest point. That's where we are at the moment. So I'm up at the the Red Barn Farm. I don't think it's actually got a name, but where we found the nice little Fiat Agri in the barn there. We've got a straw and sell point here. Well, it says bales. I'm assuming it's going to take the silage bale. I'm going to sell one here, and then I'm going to sell one at the biogas, just to get an idea of price for one. Let's take that out. Close that. Right, for one bale. Then I'm going to sell all the rest. But let's see. Oh, now will this not take? Wow, 818, is that all? Now that's weird, because that's only 4,000 litres. So what I'm baffled about is, bearing in mind I am on autumn 1. Yeah, 818 sold bale. So let's go and check this again. Now that says 1,000 litres, 348 for 1,000 litres. That was nearly 4,000 litres. That should have been more than 818. That doesn't make sense. It should have been more than that. Okay, well, that's peculiar. Right, so this I'm going to take to the BGA. I have already taken one load of 24 bales up there. The bonus to selling them there is it's going to make digestate as well. So whatever I make is going to be money in the bank at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if it's not a huge amount, it's still money in the bank. I'm just really puzzled why that wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, seems to be deeper. Never mind. Right, let's go over to the BGA and see what happens over there. I'll dump a load in. I should be getting money for that, and the digestate. Isn't it weird, because that is still now, that's puzzling me. Field 36, yes, is done, as you've also seen. That's finished. I need to get the straw swaths off that field. I need to get a trailer up here as well to empty the harvester. But what I do need to do tomorrow, when 37 is ready to be harvested, I need to lease a corn header, sunflower header, whichever, But as you also probably told from the, you could tell from the video, was that that header, the Draper Stream 900 that goes with the Russell mash, was far, far better. It was actually working how the header should be. Now this is a part of the map I haven't really been to much. I keep taking the left-hand fork, which takes me to field 2. I'm going to be coming up the top side of field 2, but this is actually quite steep here. I'm not sure how this is going to fare up here. Yep, that's steep. Keep going. Cool. So there's my field 2 just there. Excuse me. And the BGA is just past it. So, our first foray into selling at the BGA. Fingers crossed. Yeah. So there you go, we've got 24 bales there. This one I'm going to dump in on its own. Just confused. $818. How? That doesn't make any sense. I'm on autumn 1. That's when the highest price is. Says 348. 4,000 litres should be 4 lots of 348. That would put it in at about 1,200 a bale. But I'm only getting 818. I don't understand that. Anyway, never mind. So, right. Let's stick a load in, shall we? And see how we get on. Oh, it's just so... That's better. Put back in. Now the BJ will only ever cope with 50,000 litres at a time. That's normally more than this, so we should, if this works. He says again. That's weird. 819, 819. 820. Six bales. Oh well, never mind. Wasn't quite the payday I was expecting, considering that's the, let's say, that's the high point. Oh no, I've just realised. What am I talking about? That dark green bar, it's not the high point, is it? That's the day we're on. So for anyone, any of you that was shouting at the screen already, and if you've already commented before you've watched the rest of this, I've just realised the mistake I've made. Yeah, that dark green bar in amongst the yellow is telling me what day I'm on, isn't it? Of course it is. Mind you, the price still seems wrong to me. I don't know, but never mind. That explains why. There's me saying, oh, I must sell today. That's the high point. No, it's not. That's just the day I'm on. Oh, never mind. We all make mistakes. Some of us more publicly than others. Never mind. Okay, let's lift it up. Get the next lot in. So it's going to work out about 5,000 odd, isn't it, roughly, for each set of 6. Better than nothing. But what I will do is go and check the digestate tank to see how we're doing, what we're producing. Let's see if that will tip it that way. Yeah, about 5,000. That's all right. Not a huge amount, but it'll do. God, when you think back to the good old days, FS15, mega money, mega money. That rear weight is certainly helping on the back of this. It's another one, not so making a difference, but. Okay. I think I've probably overloaded the digestate tank. This is not going to take much more of this. Oh, took it all. That's good. Right, 325,000. Right, let's go and check out the digestate situation. This is weird. I had this problem before. So how are you supposed to get in and get it? Okay, well it must be this tank, because now I've come around to the front here, it's showing me digestate fuel level, so I'm assuming this is where you do it all from here. That's odd. Never mind. But it's saying what we're on, 13,000 litres and climbing 1%. So we are making digestate, the byproduct of selling the silage. I'm probably going to do another 24 bales out to here, as the price isn't going to change very much at all. So that will give me about another 20,000 roughly. So at least the money's going up. I'm not going to get clobbered. I'm going to make sure that what I will do as well though is before winter hits, I'm going to get some more hay made. I've got grass in storage and that's fine, but the sheep won't take grass during winter, but I think they'll take hay. I'm not 100% certain on that. That'll be a fingers crossed moment. So I'm going to make some more hay, get that into storage as well. But I'm going to move on to the next thing now, and this actually, shall I leave this up here? I better leave this up here for the next load that I do. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm driving off, having just said that. Okay, let's leave that there. Right, next job. Right, what am I doing? Harvest. Oh yes, trailer, empty the harvester, get the straw swath off the field. Whoa, busy. Okay. I'm at my familiar spot, back up at the store. I'm going to make a purchase, I think. I think. Now, here's the thing. I've been doing a lot of fertiliser spreading. I've been doing a lot of fertiliser spraying. My sheep have not made enough of anything. Haven't got cows, haven't got pigs, so I've got no slurry or manure being produced. But I want to try and be a little bit more organic if I can. So, I'm going to get, and I think I've probably missed it, a slurry tank. But not just any slurry tank. I'm going to test out a new bit of equipment. So I keep going. Here we go. There's the Horsch slurry tank, 21,000 tracks. That's why I've come up in the Challenger. 55,000. I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to lease it because I want to use this a bit more frequently. I want to start slurrying. As I'm getting rid of silage bales, I am building up a bit of digestate. Not a huge amount of it, but that's not a problem either. So, yeah, going to buy it. Now, I'm not overly concerned about being left too short because with winter approaching, the price or the prices of lumber and trees is going up again, so I'll be able to make that money back. I'm going to go with the drag hose 36. Yeah, I am. This is an interesting setup. If you haven't watched my Horsch aggravation vehicles guide to, it's on there. These are awesome bits of kit. I've used a couple of Horsch bits already. The seeders are already Horsch seeders. It's only a 21,000 litre tank, so it's not huge, but what you can do at a later date, because I've got the Holmer Terra variant, you can get the slurry tank on the back of the Holmer Terra variant, hook that up to this, and you've got yourself something like a 50,000 litre capacity, which is absolutely awesome. Now, the great thing with the drag hose attachment that goes in the back, if I back this in, like so, and hook all that up, the pipes hook up, that all looks rather good. When you get onto the field, you can widen the tracks, reduces compaction, makes it more stable, all that kind of malarkey. But for the time being, since we're driving down the streets, I'm going to bring it in a bit. Mind you, that doesn't make a lot of difference to this, does it? That's still quite wide, but anyway, never mind. So we are off somewhere a little bit different as well, with my new purchases quite literally in tow. We're going to go to another part of the map that we haven't been to other than I think on the first look map tour. Now, one of the farms on this map is owned by a very nice man named Holger. His name is Holger Sengstock, and he has the farm that is down past field 2 on the western side of the map, so we're kind of heading down the western side. Now, it's a bit of a drive to get there, to be fair. This is not the fastest of vehicles. I'm going to put cruise control on to make life a little bit easier. Now, what Holger does, he is a purveyor of slurry, all things slurry. That's what he does. He buys it from farmers and he sells it on. He'll also buy it off you if you want to sell it to him. That's how he makes his money. And he's got the farm that's down this side of the map. So we're going to head there. I'm going to buy some slurry. Now, it may seem like a false economy, but it's no different to buying fertiliser pellets or fertiliser spray. It's just a bit more natural. So that's what I'm going to do. I may well decide, depending how quickly it gets through it, whether or not I want to buy the slurry tank to go on the back of the Holmer Terra variant, which I may well do at the moment. I'm not too sure, but hopefully we'll get there soon. Whole new part of the landscape to have a look at as we drive. Isn't it wonderful? So, coming up on our right hand side, this is where Holger's farm is. I'm probably better off going through the bigger gate, I think. There don't seem to be any vehicles about, and they could be out working, so I'm sure we won't mind. In here somewhere. Aha! We've got slurry shop and slurry trader. I'm sure slurry trader is where you sell. Slurry shop is where you buy. So let's see. There we go. We are filling up with slurry. Nice. Now, same as with fertiliser, spray or pellets. Cut down a couple of trees, you've paid for a full tank. I'm not overly concerned how much this is going to cost. It's a 21,000 litre tank. Didn't really have a look at it while we were in the store, but the details on this, so that hasn't hooked up here. The pipes and all the hoses here, the drag hose, so the slurry will come down these and be dragged across the field. Wow, what a cool bit of kit. So, hopefully next time we come we might see Holger, at least just to say hello and thank you for the slurry. Now at any point, if I start to produce so much of it, if I do a massive silage harvest and I've got tons of digestate, I can bring it here and I can sell it. Now again, if you didn't watch my guide to when these mods came out, there is a weird thing that happens, and I don't know if it's been adjusted or not, but here's the thing. If you buy your slurry from here, you buy it at a certain price. When you sell slurry, you sell it at a certain price. The weird thing was, when this mod came out, you made more money selling it than it cost to buy it. So what you could do was buy it cheap, fill up a tank, drive to there, sell it, and you would make money. It's a very peculiar one. But I don't want that. I need the slurry. So, back to the farm. I'm wondering whether or not I can cut through the forest, maybe. Maybe. Let's pull this across here. I'll shut the gate for Holger, because I don't want to leave him in the lurch. Someone break in, stealing his slurry. Don't know where this is going to take me, but just a bit of a drive through the woodland. Why not? Look at all the forest that I'm going to cut down later on at some point. Actually, let's get the little map up. I think I may have already gone the wrong way, so I can take another fork off this in a minute. I honestly don't know where I'm going. You know what? This has worked out. Right by field 57. Absolutely perfect. My farm's dead ahead. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread some slurry first, then I'm going to plough. You see the bit where I've ploughed between the two fields. Let's open up the track on this. Then open this up. This is impressive. The width on this is huge. So this could get through this stuff pretty quick. I don't know. So, let's turn it on. Or not. That's interesting. Well, I think that's what qualifies as an unmitigated disaster, in that there's no on-off. If I go L1, as soon as you lower the draw hose, I wasn't looking at the bottom right-hand corner, and again, I'm having an absolute nightmare. If you were looking at the bottom right-hand corner, you're probably yelling at the screen. I'm lowering it and lifting it and lowering it. Every time you lower it, it automatically just pours out. There's no kind of, it doesn't say turn on slurry tank or anything like that. You just lower it. As soon as you lower the draw hose, the hose is going to drop into the ground, and you drag them and it all just comes out. So if I drop it down again now, bottom right hand corner, it starts flowing. I had no idea. And if you look at the speed it's dropping, it's terrifying. That's coming out way quicker than I thought it would. Well, it's a wide spread, I'll give it that, but even so, I'm going to run out so quickly. Wow. Yeah. I need a bigger tank. And a lot more trees to cut down, I think. Because that's now going to be empty. Wow, 21,000 litres gone. Slurry doesn't go very far, does it? Mind you, to be fair, I'm not sure how much I wasted at the start, not even realising that it was coming out. Let's close the track on that. Back over to get some more then, I think. Yeah. Well, let's just say this top corner here has been well and truly slurried. Wow, that was scary. I'll see you back here in a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. Should I get the other tank? Really go for it. I might well do. Right, I'm back again. The money's gone down. I have bought the Art Mechanic Terra tank. This is the Amazon version. I've already got the Kuhn version, which I've got fertilizer spray in. This will take slurry as well. You'll find it in the store under sprayers, if you install it, of course. So you can have it as Kuhn or Amazon. I've got the Kuhn already. Now, weirdly enough, you find it in here in the fertilizer sprayer section, but it will take slurry because I've just filled up with slurry. It's not in the slurry tank section, which is a bit peculiar. but that's not the end of the world. That takes 25,000, that takes 21, so I've got a combined total of 46,000 litres now. Now, what I'm also going to do is make sure, hang on, yeah, that's opening, need to do the track on that. And as soon as I press lower, I need to get going. I think I'm on the right width. So make sure I go back to, is that the right one? So yes, get going straight away. As soon as you press lower, it starts using the liquid in the tank. So it's straight on with it. It works fine when you get it right. This will only take 3 passes to do this field. Problem is, will I get across this entire field without running out again? I might do. It's a nice wide sprayer. It's just a spreader, but yeah, that's not bad actually. 46,000. I've used 6,000. I should do this absolutely fine in one more pass. Let's go right to the end and lift it, and it stops straight away. So once you've got once you're not pouring it all into one spot on the map or on your field like I did earlier, where I used, I think, probably just over 1/3 of my tank in one place, which was genius. It works incredibly well. Just have to make sure that as soon as you press lower, you start driving forward, because it starts using what's in the tank. So if I press lower now, I've got to get going straight away. And lift again. Perfect. Right, so I will get this field done. So to be fair, with this, the width of this is a fair size field. This setup now will work much. Oh, will I get another pass? It's another 2. Oh, come on. I will try my best. Trouble is, that's as far back as I can go. I can't. I'm at the view distance maximum, so because I'm on the Terra variant, I'm pulled back as far as I can go. It's hard to see the sight of it. Oh, blimey. Okay, right, let's see how we get on. So, lower and get going. No, I've missed some. I'm missing it. I don't want to overspray over too far because I'm wasting it. But 46,000 litre capacity with both of these works not bad at all, really. I'm just starting to think though, because I'm pretty sure, is it the Vinhuis? I can't remember, we'll have a look. Whether it's cost effective or not, that's the other question. And lift, okay. So that is most of the field done. Got a tiny little strip down there, and I've got obviously the bit I ploughed is going to need to be sprayed, so I've got one more pass to do, which is going to seem like a waste of spray. But to be fair, it doesn't cost that much to buy. From that purchase point, it's not expensive. So, realistically, put it down, let's get going again. Oh, I'm partly spraying another bit of the field that I've done already. Never mind. Now, is it going to stop when it gets to 25,000 litres, or will it automatically switch to the other tank? That's the other question. Automatically switches. Nice! At least I've partially done the other one as well. It's all good. We got there in the end. I like this setup. I like it a lot. It's a lot greener and friendlier, better for the environment and all that. Better than putting fertiliser and chemicals and, when I say fertiliser, obviously like manure and stuff, it's all fertiliser. But it's not chemically, so that's good. Right, let's fold that up. Now we can plough and cultivate. Hooray! Still got 20,000 litres in there. That's loads, I think. Okay, right. I've filled up the tank on the Challenger. That's now back up to 1,200. 1,200 litres. Oh, that's a lot. Right, I'm going to go across. No, I won't. Just set it here, I think. And then what I can do while this gets going, I can then start cultivating as well. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I have to remember that when it gets to 6 o'clock, it's time and a half for any workers. So, yeah, it's going to get a bit expensive. But it does mean that our field 52-51 will be, by tomorrow morning, even if I have to finish off the work myself, it will be done. It will be ready for seeding. Hooray! I'm probably going to do some more hay, but I'm going to do that off screen because I've done plenty of that before. I'm going to prepare some, I'm going to pick it all up, I'm going to put a load into the silo so that we're good for the sheep through the winter. That's the other plan. So, while that's going very, very nicely, I think we need to get into the T8 and then we'll get the cultivator going as well. Although to be fair, I can't do much of that until this is cleared, can I, a little bit, but so, cultivator attached. Let's open up the Joker and let's get some cultivating done, shall we? I think that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. I think. I'm enjoying harvest season. Once this is done, you'll never know there was even a join. Absolutely perfect. Cruise control on. Lovely. I'm hoping to prepare all these seed beds and get as much of this done before winter hits so it's all ready to go. I'm even considering something a bit dodgy which I might try, and that is I might seed this with corn before winter and hope that it doesn't try and grow and die out. So I might leave that until autumn 3, providing the temperature doesn't drop too much, and then put it in the ground so it kind of sits dormant waiting for spring. I don't know if that'll work or not. It might be a bit of a chance, but we'll see how we get on with that. Right, I will wait for the plough to do what it's got to do now. Let's lift that up. But we're there. Another episode done. I've harvested everything I can do today, so the field work will continue, and then what I'll probably do is see you in the morning. I think I'm going to do some stuff off screen. I think I'll get the hay done, get this finished. I'll probably slurry spread 57, slurry spread 36, get those ploughed and cultivated, and see you tomorrow morning ready for a little bit more harvesting. I need to 56A, 55A should be ready tomorrow, so that'll be some sugar beet, some soybean, So that's going to mean leasing some different equipment. I might even do a bit of forestry actually off screen because the price is going back up. That way I can afford leasing costs because I'm going to get hit overnight. But as I said, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. The hiccups, the failures, the solutions to those failures. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.